really busy week, and honestly, I'm a little bit stressed out right now. I need to take a breath. I need to take several breaths, but I try to kind of celebrate the end of the week every week and go out and grab myself a little post-work week cocktail and just to like live a little bit of life, because if not, I will just lock myself in my apartment and work and work and work, and that's not good. It's not healthy. So I'm gonna get out for a little bit and then come back and keep working. Just wanna share my little fit. I'm gonna wear the flats on the train, and then I'll put heels on, which I think will be pretty cute. Thrifted ring, thrifted earrings, let's go. This one is finally done. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to wear it. I feel like it's perfect for the summer. It's vintage linen. Look at how pretty the fabric is. It's vintage and Klein, but it kind of reminds me of Lily Pulitzer. I thrifted these silk pants that didn't fit. Basically, the waistband was too big, so here's one of the easiest alterations you can make. All you have to do is open up this part of the waistband, like the bottom or this side seam, and then you're gonna pull the elastic out, and you're just gonna pull out as much as you need until the waistband fits how you want it. You're just gonna sew this together, cut off the excess, and then close it back up. Just gonna slip that back. And you just close that part. Final result. Here's the back. See, I sewed and I cleaned, and it's Saturday before I leave for Poland, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be in Europe, so I figured, why not go out? I'm wearing a thrifted Banana Republic dress tonight, just with some sandals, threw my hair back. I'm just not doing my hair. And then these are from TJ Maxx and Ronaldo jewelry, thrifted. Soraya had one of these the other day, and I wasn't in the mood, and yet now I am. Nosotras tenemos un problema, más problema. I had a gown sponsored, well, I had several gowns and looks sponsored to wear to Miss and Mr. Supernational for the live commentary, and that all fell through. Gowns are pricey. I'm crossing my fingers right now, and I am hoping that Goodwill will have a gown or two or a cocktail look or two. I brought some donations. I picked up one baby blue gown, so that'll be, check that off the list. I found this vintage peplum, and I'm thinking I'll either find a skirt at home, or worst case scenario, I'll put some pants with it and it'll look like a jumpsuit. I also grabbed this dress. It's not the best option, but you know, it's kind of like a worst case scenario thing. And now we're gonna check this spot. Okay, this though is pretty stunning. The hips are a little bit big. I feel like this might be a good one to bring. I got the red dress. I don't think it'll be that bad even if I have to wear cocktail dresses, because hopefully it's gonna be a pretty tight shot. You won't even see the bottom of my legs. I was so sad because I was told there was a dress sponsor, and I was just ecstatic. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be able to wear something beautiful and feel so confident. They asked me to send them over all of my choices, and I did. And then several days later, they were like, oh, you're too late. Why would you tell me to send over options? It just didn't make any sense. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is definitely gonna work. Also, honestly, really nice option. You can't see it. It's pretty high-low. I love the color, just the neckline is so weird. No, it's an option. A little big. This little corset. I picked up 2 gowns in this bag because I have nothing to carry it on the plane with. This gown does not have a size. My guess is it's a medium. Only the waist is too big. The gown has a lining, then the outside, but they're not attached. So we're just gonna pull it inside out. Here's the inside. Now, unfortunately, this part right here, it was sewn down, and we're gonna need to lift that up. This flap right here, this was sewn down, but we have to make sure it's separate because I'm gonna sew right alongside of it, and if it wasn't separate, we couldn't subtract fabric there. It's actually a lot of extra fabric, and I don't want it to be bulky, so I'm gonna cut some. Normally I don't cut fabric, but this is really bulky. That should probably be enough fabric from this side. I'm gonna try it on, and then I'll just repeat the same step on the other side. This one turned out better than I would have even thought. I literally got it because I like the draping. This is weird, but this will work. You can't tell me this doesn't look like it belongs with the pants. I feel like this would be so cute for prelims. I'm heading to Salvation Army right now. As I was sewing all of the dresses that I had to sew because our wardrobe sponsor dropped out, I realized I didn't really have any plain shirts for Europe. Oh, it's got to at least be in the 80s today. Okay, this is unique. Oh, that's a car. Okay. I went to the wrong floor, and that sounds about right with the way that this day is going. Let's go up again. I'm a little hot, as you can tell. While there is so much here, I don't even have the time. I'm bummed out. I'm gonna have to come back again. I wish this were cuter. Kind of torn. Honestly, better than I thought. I love this soft pistachio. I love pieces like this for the summer. Okay, thank God. They did have a couple of tops that I can take with me on this trip. We are running, well, speed walking, to the subway so we can get home, get dressed, and then get ready for this women's panel at Reina. Union Square always confuses me. Those are some beautiful paintings. Wow. I need to come back and get a painting. Hey, this is our only fit check. We do what we have to. Wow. Surrounded by trash. That's lovely. Something about this outfit, my goodness. One man tried to stop me on the street, and then another one just said, "You're so beautiful." I said, "Thank you." And he's like, "Thank you." I was like, it's kind of hilarious.
Social media for 10 years, and for 7 of those years no one paid me any attention. When I got tired and I was like, I've gone into debt, at some point women over 50 were invisible. And when I and other women over 40, over 50 were like, we actually aren't. You know, I don't know where I thought the clothes in my closet were going to disintegrate and a moo-moo was going to appear, or I wasn't going to be able to, you know, have my cleavage out or wear fabulous clothes. I don't know where that mentality came from. The older we are, the more knowledge we have, we are even more incredible.
I recently just found out that less than 7% of restaurants are owned by women. Less than 20% of executive chefs are female. That was really a shocking figure to me, and I think it even made me more inspired to bring Reina up, to make it more well known, to help females in the hospitality industry, because I don't know what else I would do if I wasn't in this industry. And I can tell you that the last 3 years it's made me completely miserable. But I'm still in it because I do love it.
Walked into one of our first meetings with a distributor partner who was quite large, that we thought we were going to move forward with, which we have. And when I walked in, it was me, business partners, the head of sales that we had just hired, and this big guy who runs the company looked at me, he goes, "Oh yeah, who's she? You know, the cute girl, the face, like when you brought her in to just like be the cute one." I'm like, "Excuse me, I am actually the
Both.
the boss. And also, this was my idea, and I hired all these people, you see, including my husband. So like, I mean, he's a part owner, but like it was all me. Like I created it, and I said that all to his face, and he was like, "Oh, okay, let's walk through the space." You know, I mean, like it kind of put him in his place, but also that's what I've been met with in real estate, in everything. Like, "Oh, is she the resident cute, pretty girl?" You know, like, every single time almost. And I ran new development for years. I have my real estate license. I, flip properties. I have 3 kids, and I have this miss called Brendan. I'm on a show, and everyone's like, "Whoa, that's a lot." Like, I'm good actually. I'm thriving. I actually thrive. I have crazy ADD, and I found a way to make it work. It works great for me. So that is another thing that, like, don't let anyone ever say that to you. If something is working for you, whether it be one thing or multiple things or whatever it is, to me that is like such a trigger because it's something you only hear to a woman.
After an incredible panel, we went downstairs for the after party. We had some amazing cocktails and apps. They were so good. And then on the way home, I decided to pop into DSW to look for some new metallic heels. I found some, but they were a tad bit too tiny. I was so bummed out that I couldn't pick up this pair. Then I walked outside into a thunderstorm, and I had to just wait it out until I could get on the train. And then once I got home, I started packing, doing laundry for what felt like 10 hours, and then I was ready to go to Poland. Stay tuned for that adventure.